Good afternoon, everybody. Please be seated. So good evening, everybody. No, come on. It's 75 degrees out, and it's not snowing, it's not raining, it's sunny. We ordered the weather especially for you. Good evening, everyone. Okay, so we are here this evening. We are so thrilled to have so many students, family, faculty, staff, and other folks and amazing folks that have come out to celebrate our amazing students this evening. My name is Michael Dodge. No, you could absolutely clap for that. Absolutely. We don't clap enough. We're going to make clapping great again. Ooh, that was rough. That struck a nerve. My 10 minutes at the Laugh Shack will be up shortly. You'll be fine. All right, so I have the distinct honor and privilege of serving as the Chief Academic Officer here at the college, here at AIC. Interim President Sestero, faculty, staff, students, family, and friends, it's my sincere honor to welcome each of you tonight to this year's Academic Awards ceremony. Whew. It feels like it took us a long time to get here to April. Mother Nature has not been cooperative. We had snow last week, but now we are on the rise for the spring and headed towards graduation that is less than 2 weeks away. That has to be worth celebrating. At the end of each school year, leading in the time up to commencement, the college sponsors a number of ceremonies. This is my favorite. That highlight the amazing achievements of some of the amazing students that we have on campus. Tonight, we honor all of you with the many academic accomplishments for our students. We're thrilled that so many of you could be here this evening to join in on this amazing event. I stand before you in awe of the remarkable achievements that we celebrate in this room. Each of you has demonstrated a dedication to excellence that has set you apart. Today, we honor not just the fact that you did well academically, but your unwavering commitment to the pursuit of knowledge, your resilience in the face of challenges, and your passion for learning. Each of you are not only scholars, but ambassadors of inspiration. You are what keeps us moving and keeps us going each and every day. Behind every success lies countless hours of dedication, sacrifice, determination, and the occasional crying and maybe some blood, sweat, and tears. You have faced adversity head-on, overcome obstacles, and pushed yourselves beyond your limit. Today, as you receive your award, and some of you are getting many, let this moment serve as a testament to your resilience and tenacity. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce and to invite our Interim President, Nicole Sestero, to the podium to offer some words of welcome and congratulations.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us at this year's Academic Awards ceremony. Today, we celebrate excellence. We recognize the students who have pushed boundaries, challenged themselves, and demonstrated what it truly means to excel academically. These awards, as Michael mentioned, are not simply about grades or GPAs. They are about commitment, growth, curiosity, and the pursuit of knowledge at the highest level. Across every discipline and every program, our awardees have set a standard. They've written papers that made us think harder, asked questions that raised the bar, and approached their work with both rigor and integrity. These students didn't just complete assignments, they engaged with the material, led by example, and showed us all what academic distinction really looks like. But behind every high-achieving student is a network. Faculty mentors who challenged and supported, family members who encouraged late nights and early mornings, peers who collaborated and competed in the best ways. This moment belongs to all of you as well. To our students being honored today, what you've achieved is impressive. It's also just the beginning. The habits you've formed, the discipline you've built, and the excellence you've shown will carry forward with you far beyond this campus. Whether you're heading to graduate school or into your profession, you've already demonstrated that you're more than capable of meeting the moment and exceeding expectations. Congratulations to each and every one of you. You've earned this recognition, and we are so incredibly proud to celebrate with you.
So before we get to the awards, as you'll follow along in the program, we do want to hear from one of your fellow students first. Each year, an outstanding academic student is selected by the academic leadership team to serve as the spokesperson to represent the senior class in expressing their joy of reaching this stage in their academic careers and their hope for the future. At AIC, this tradition has served on as the Ivy Oration. Ivy is joining us here at the table. She lives in my office the rest of the year, and I'll tell you, she's a real pain in the ass to keep alive. I cannot tell you how many times we've been close to the brink, and we brought each other back. So to keep this tradition alive, and to be able to celebrate Ivy, who goes by many names, usually it's useless houseplant right now in my office, but to keep this tradition alive, a senior student has been selected who can most appropriately express the feelings and convictions of the members of the senior class. It's my pleasure to present to you Leslie Brazeau, who is AIC's Ivy Orator for 2025. Leslie is a graduating senior who's majoring in communications and public relations with a minor in entrepreneurship. She is a very busy and involved student. She's a community activist. She also serves as the editor-in-chief of our Yellow Jacket, this college's newspaper. After graduation, she hopes to continue working in nonprofit development and management, and will also continue to pursue her love of writing, painting, and art. Please welcome Leslie.
Hello. Thank you to Executive VP Dodge and Nicole Sestero for the warm welcome. I am so honored to get to speak to you all today. Welcome, esteemed guests, family, friends, faculty, staff, and my fellow award winners. For those of you who do not know me, as VP Dodge said, my name is Leslie Brazeau, and I'm a senior majoring in communications. And thank you to everyone for being here to celebrate our academic achievements, which are well-deserved. All of us here today got here through the pursuit of our dreams and ambitions. Higher education is the key that opens many doors to explore our passions and accomplish our goals. During this journey, we all envision what the end of our time here will bring. Despite what our different journeys have looked like and what our futures may be, we hope to give ourselves a life where we thrive, prosper, and find joy. This shared human experience of dreaming has brought us all here today. This is the intersection of our lives brought about by the connections we all share. And what is a more human thing to do than to find connections, than to search for purpose, for security, and peace? We have made the most of our time, joining clubs, writing papers, researching, learning new skills, stepping out of our comfort zones, and ultimately challenging our self-growth. As we are recognized tonight for our hard work as academics, leaders, and students, we should feel proud and worthy of these awards. These achievements are more than grades or accolades. They represent late nights, early mornings, quiet perseverance, and bold steps when the path wasn't always clear. Again, congratulations to all of tonight's winners for leaving a lasting impact on this college. Everyone leaves a lasting imprint on each other, on our friends, colleagues, professors, and community. As I thought about all of our journeys and began to reflect in preparation to speak to you all today, I found myself researching famous speakers and influential voices. I poured through auto-generated lists of influential quotes to try and find one to inspire you all today. I came across a quite popular one by Democratic Congressman John Lewis, where he said are words many of us know: get in good trouble, necessary trouble. I realized as I sat in reflection that I was struck by the profound simplicity of his words, that this was my moment to get in some good trouble. This is my moment to speak to this time in history, and to encourage you to use your voice too. I could not stand here today before you without speaking on the reality of the world we are stepping into. Because history isn't something we just learn about in textbooks. It's not just old black and white photographs or long-winded documents. History is happening now. And the truth is, we don't get to choose what time we're born into, but we do get to choose what we do at that time. Over my time at AIC, writing for the Yellow Jacket newspaper as the editor-in-chief has been one of the most important outlets to me. It gave me space to raise questions, share truth, and challenge the narratives that have so often gone unchallenged. I've written editorials, covered events, spotlighted organizations, and taken on the task of documenting the times we're living in. But more important than that, I've had the honor of encouraging my peers to use their voice, to report, to write, to uncover, and to be brave. While I have learned how to speak up as a member of this community, While I stand here today having my voice amplified, countless people across the world are not so lucky. They are being silenced. Silenced by oppression, silenced by unjust laws, silenced by fear, silenced by governments that seek to control, not serve. And right here in the United States, we have witnessed an aggressive dismantling of truth, of human rights, of decency. Policies that persecute immigrants, bans that discriminate against entire religions, rhetoric that emboldens white supremacy and dehumanized women, LGBTQ+ individuals, people of color, journalists, and protesters. It was and still is a system designed to keep the powerful in power and the vulnerable unheard. So this is our time to speak loudly and to be brave. We are not powerless. You are not powerless. You don't need a microphone or a newspaper column to make noise. Your voice, your art, your organizing, your vote, your protest, your refusal to be silent, that is your power. And let me be clear, using your voice doesn't mean having all the answers. I certainly don't. It means being willing to ask the hard questions. It means being uncomfortable. It means standing up when it's easier to sit down. It means showing up for each other, speaking out even when your voice shakes. When the weight of the world seems too heavy, when it feels there is nothing we can do to make a change or impact, it is important to look to your community, to recognize the strength it takes to show up and make a difference, to realize that it is absolutely possible with your community by your side, to embrace your power and voice. Our voice matters and it can make an impact. So when you get the chance to speak up, speak as loudly as possible. Speak with conviction and compassion. It is our right to be able to speak up and protect our community. Our time here has shaped us into leaders and strong people who look out for each other. So I challenge you today, as you prepare to leave this institution or return for another semester, misbehave. Speak loudly, write boldly, march defiantly, question authority, uplift each other, build the world you want to live in, and do it together. Congratulations to everyone who won an award, and thank you to AIC for recognizing their students' hard work, dedication, and leadership. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Leslie. Now the faculty representing the various academic disciplines here at AIC will present their awardees for 2025. As each faculty member completes their portion of the program, the next faculty member following along in the program will step directly up to the podium. To avoid confusion for students, when coming up on stage to receive your award, we're going to ask folks to come up this set of steps, and you're going to exit out this side of the steps. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to our first presenter.
Hi, Will Morgan. I should introduce myself. My name is Kiki Gothier. I teach accounting here. Will Morgan Wesson please join me on the stage? This year's Sidney Traeger Award for Academic Excellence in Accounting recipient is Morgan Wesson. Morgan came to us as a transfer student from the College of St. Rose, and since arriving at AIC, she has performed with distinction in all of her courses. Her professors are quick to praise her hard work and dedication. In addition to her academic work, she's a member of the soccer team. She has, in addition to an accounting major, she has a minor in economics and finance. And after graduation, she will be pursuing an MBA at American International College, which I believe you plan to finish in December. It is my honor to award the Sidney Traeger Award to Morgan Wesson. Thank you.
One point of clarification, because I clearly don't read the directions correctly. We're going to have students come up this side and exit on this side. That is up on this side, exit on this side. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. John Rogers here. I am responsible for the economics and finance program here at the college, but I'm pinch hitting for Professor Khoury. So I have actually 4 awards I'd like to give out. And if I could ask Carl Oscar Geschwind, Timothy Battle, Caitlin Oliveira, and Owen Clancy to come up, and I'll go through each one of them. Carl Oscar is the recipient of the Robert J. Sartwell Memorial Award for Achievement in General Business. The general business major has been called the Swiss Army knife of business studies, as it allows students to pursue multiple interests and gives a maximum flexibility to delve into those interests. And Carl Oscar has taken full advantage of this learning opportunity. He's taken a lot of courses with me in economics and finance, but he's also done some advanced study in human resource management and other areas of business management. The work that he's done, he's been a pleasure to have in the school, and he's also been a member of the Division I ice hockey team, so he's been a busy fellow, but he's done great work as an academic. And coming from Sweden, he's going to actually go back to his home country and pursue hockey in Europe, but unless he gets a contract with the Boston Bruins, I think he'll probably do that for a couple of years, and then he'll have a great opportunity to go forward in the business career, which he's so well prepared for. So congratulations, Carl Oscar. You can just wait here. The economics finance major, we sort of taken a leaf from, I think, what is the principal area of practice on finance and on Wall Street, where we look at economic theories and then we try to apply them to the actual work of finance, figuring out how companies create value for their shareholders and all of their stakeholders. So it's a pretty rigorous set of courses, which include the economic theories, the quantitative methods, and then apply those particularly to case studies. So students are really well prepared to really delve into this area of how do you help companies become more productive, create value, what does that mean, what are the ethical ramifications of that. And both of these students have really sort of taken to the opportunity and done a great job, and it's been a pleasure having them here as students. Caitlin is been a really solid student and a pleasure to have in class, and has done some really great research projects that she's presented to the class. She's also been a member of the women's soccer team, so again, she's been a busy person, and she's going to go ahead and do her MBA here at AIC for as sort of further preparation for her business career. Tim Battle is a key member of the AIC community. He's been on the wrestling team. He's done a really interesting series of internships with Myers Brothers Kalika, which is a leading regional accounting firm, and I've spoken to the people there. They really like him, and they've offered him a full-time job. But yeah. Congratulations, and he's got some other business opportunities as well. So he's gonna do great work, and he also helped us with the finance club, and he's been a mentor in the Apex program. So again, he's been a busy fellow. So let me hand out Caitlin's award, and if you could give her a round of applause. And this is Tim's award, so congratulations, Tim. Owen Clancy is a management major, and again, he's been a consistently strong student, not only in the management classes, but he's taken some of the finance courses and done a really solid job with those. He's played baseball here at AIC. He's planning to find a job and then pursue his MBA sort of on a part-time basis so he can add to his portfolio of business skills. But again, he's been a pleasure to have in class, and he'll do a great job in whatever business opportunity he decides to pursue, and I'm sure he'll have plenty of them. So again, congratulations, Owen. All the best to you.
Hello, everybody. I'm Clayton Hillier. I'm in the marketing department. Also representing the marketing department, sitting over there is another professor, Janice Fedor. So I'm here to give the award to Thomas Nichols. So why don't you come up, Tom? All right. So the award has a kind of long name because it's probably been combined with some other awards that we gave out, but it's the American Marketing Association Award for Outstanding Achievement in Marketing Studies. All right, you can come a little closer. I'm not gonna, that's okay. All right, I got my shots. All right, I'm good. So I asked Tommy some questions, and this is his responses. So I'm telling the truth. Okay, so first of all, he's from Bristol, Connecticut, and I believe his parents are here, Laura and Tom, so I'm sure they're really proud. I asked him why he chose AIC. He said, wrestling and the team culture. Asked him what his favorite academic experience was. He said it was taking my class and learning that he wanted to be a marketing major. So now you know he's a brown noser, okay? All right? I asked him what his biggest challenge was, all right? And he said balancing academics with a sport. And I can relate to that. I played 2 sports in college, but I don't think I balanced them nearly as well as he did. I could tell you so much about his wrestling career, but he is the National Wrestling Coaches Association NCAA Division II Men's Scholar All-American Award. He won that in 2022, 2023, 2025. And of course, yeah. So what happened in 2024? He was injured and he wasn't able to compete, all right? He completed 2 internships, both at Grit and Gratitude Wrestling Academy, which is a nonprofit boys and girls wrestling academy for youth through high school in Springfield. He did social media for them in his first internship. Then he went back and created and implemented a fundraising campaign that raised about $10,000. All right, that's a great job. All right. I asked him what he liked most about his internships. He said, I like it that I get to help kids in the community while getting, a tie-in with wrestling and to grow my professional profile. His favorite non-academic experience, being a part of the wrestling family. Future plans, going to pursue his MBA and finish his last year of wrestling before getting started on a career. So I know you're going to do really well. I'm really proud of you, and congratulations.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dr. Maylin Yelaine. May I have Monique Malcolm join me on the stage? So I'm a professor who teaching sports and recreation management major. So a little background about this awards. SRM Awards goes to the top senior students who has outstanding academic performance. This year, awards goes to Monique Malcolm. I have known Monique since as a student, as an advisee since 2022 in the major and in the program with the multiple classes she's taking with me. She's an intelligent student and she always have a great attitude and a smile. Here you go. So it's been a pleasure to have Monique in my classes as she's an individual who cares about her academic performance and always contribute to the class discussion. Currently, Monique is working on an internship with AIC Athletic, Game Operational Perspective, and she's making a positive progress to perform herself in the professional setting. So work hard for that. Good. Monique is a hardworking student and motivated student athlete. She has been successful in co-curriculum activities, inter-college athletics, as well as academic performance, while maintaining her GPA at a high level. She has been on AIC Women's Track and Field team and executive member of the Sports Management Club, which is a student-run major-related club on the campus. As a faculty supervisor for the club, I kind of observed her firsthand how well she put herself together, dedicated, and pay attention to the detail for all the events they put together. So good job. She also even paying some extra time to attending some out-of-campus activities, such as the Take the Lead Summit and New England Sports Management Summit, like have a chance to network with industry leaders to get the job kind of opportunities and the feel of it. Monique has been on the Dean's List multiple times and still counting. Okay. Yes. Hopefully get another one at the end of semester. And like we talked about earlier, it takes a lot of time, extraordinary time management to balance everything like she's doing, and self-discipline is a big thing to managing all the coursework, the club activities, as well as the track and field practices and game. But Monique managed well, and she has been doing a good job. And after graduation, I believe Monique is going to AIC Graduate School for the master program here. So congratulations, Monique. Yep.
Good evening. Good evening. Hi, isn't that wonderful? Makes us all feel good. All right, so before I introduce myself, can I please have to the podium Leslie Brosseau, Raimi Porter, and Kamari Hamblin. My name is Frank Borelli. I'm one of the two assistant deans in the School of Business, Arts, and Sciences, and I chair the academic division of Arts, Media, and Design. So these three students in front of you represent the students in the highest academic achievement possible in our division. Our division represents a number of really new programs, experiential programs, and we're very proud of these young people. So first, Leslie Brosseau. You heard her earlier in her rousing speech. One more round of applause for that, everybody. Come on. It's wonderful. So when I think of Leslie, I think of a courageous journalist, as you know already, the editor of the Yellow Jacket newspaper, a community activist, a change maker, leader of note, might I add, quite the force for reason and truth. When we see Leslie, we see the future is in very capable hands. Our many discussions of the responsibility of journalists during this time and in this place assures me, and should assure us all, might I add, that Leslie has a significant role to play in seeking the truth and holding our leaders responsible for their actions. In short, AIC is a better place because Leslie chose to come here. Congratulations, Leslie. Okay, next. So, we're a very close-knit community here at AIC, if you didn't know. Many of us, while our students are here, think of ourselves as surrogate parents. We know that the families in the audience put a lot of trust in us to keep your kids safe, right? To educate them, to give them their money's worth, and to know that that holistic approach that we offer at AIC is real and not just written on a website somewhere. And I think we do that quite well. This young man truly is my son. Come on. Come on, come on. All right. Kamari Hamblin, a courageous young artist, writer, actor, photographer, graphic artist, designer of sets, arts manager, and so much more. Kamari is the very last theater arts major. We had a theater arts program, a bachelor's degree in theater arts here at AIC, for well over a decade. We produced many productions each semester, and that program, along with some others, have been replaced with some more 21st century programs that speak to job markets and the like. Kamari decided to stay on when he knew that that program was going to be phased out. He stepped into new spaces effortlessly. He took the transferable skills in theater related to communication, related to time management, related to transformation, right? Engagement, communication, budget management, project management, all of that, and exceeded expectations and does every day. Kamari played significant roles in the theater arts productions of Oedipus Rex by Sophocles, a musical theater recital where he developed a full representation of work, August Wilson's Fences, and Top Dog, Underdog. He has written an original play. He is a theater major, but a creative writing minor, called The War in Mind, an original play by Kamari Hamblin. Let me share with you what Kamari is going to do with this original work. This should be a lesson to us all, that our creative ability can help our families, can rise up our communities, can help ourselves get through difficult times. This summer, this amazing young man, my chosen son for life, will rehearse, will market, and will tour his play come fall, for money, might I add. Don't do anything for free, you hear me? Nothing, nothing. Always get paid, friends. He will develop a production schedule, budgets, tour transportation, development of staff engagement, tour partnership development, a communication structure, and a PR package. Yes. And a financial package to include contracts and licensing agreements. He will be paid, and he will be paid well for his original work. Clap. In short, Kamari is a wonder. He is resilient, hardworking, and focused. He never backs down from a challenge and will rise and succeed in ways that he cannot imagine. Kamari is a credit to his family, his community, and will be sorely missed on this campus. So, when I say hip, hip, you know what to do. Hip, hip. Hooray! Hip, hip. Hooray! Hip, hip. Congratulations. And finally, my friend. Hi, lady. How you doing? Come closer. All right. Ramey Porter. Ramey Porter is a graphic arts and design student, was only with us for 1 year. But what an impact Ramey made and continues to make on this campus. Ramey dreamed of becoming a marine biologist. How things have changed, huh? That's a lesson. And Ramey retaught that to me, that in life, your direction will shift and will lead you to where you are meant to be. And I believe you were meant to be here. And I'm so grateful that you chose this college. Ramey discovered an immense talent. Hold on, I forgot something. An immense talent as an artist. I don't mean to, but this, come on, this is amazing. This is amazing. I'll show the important people. All right, wonderful. Okay. Ramey has been with us for a short time, but she has made a considerable impact. Here, you hold this. It's your work. All right, wonderful. As a valuable member of the AIC women's basketball team, come on. As a graphic arts and design major, as a friend and a visionary maker. Ramey's work, as you can see, is astonishing across medium. Astonishing. Yes, yes. See, I wrote in my notes, show work, so show work, okay. Her future is as bright as her endless kindness and respect for others. Ramey is a walking example of the power of art, kindness, joy, courage, and self-determination. We have been honored to work with Rami, and we know that she will do amazing things as she moves forward in life, anywhere she goes, always. Rami Porter. Thank you so much.
Well, someone always has to follow the theater people, so that's me. Well done, well done. Okay, now I'm from the science department, so I'm Amelia Janicek, professor of biology, representing my colleagues in the biology department as we congratulate all of tonight's award recipients. I'm here to present the award for achievement in biology. Can I have Tia Kelk join me on the stage? Each year, the Department of Biology is proud to present an award for academic achievement to the senior biology major who demonstrates outstanding overall academic performance, particularly in their biology and other science classes. This year's recipient is Tia Kelk. Tia comes to AIC from London, England. At AIC, she's been a member of the women's soccer team where she played goal. And she's excelled in her biology and other science classes. She's been a joy to, a bright spot in all of our laboratory courses. This year, she undertook a directed research project examining the influence of nicotine exposure on zebrafish morphology. You think that's exciting? That's exciting, man. And presented the work at the AIC's Undergraduate Research Symposium earlier this month. After graduation, she'll begin a PhD program at University College London this fall, continuing her studies in oncology. Tia, we're very proud of you. We wish you the best, and we will certainly miss you. Congratulations, Tia.
Good evening. I am Ann Stewart, and it is my honor to represent my colleagues in the psychology department in recognizing the outstanding work of our psychology majors. Would Venice Sanft and Vilma Jensen please join me on stage? Our first award tonight is the Lisa Roy Psychology Research Award. This award was established by the generous donation of a former psychology professor, Lisa Roy. The award is given to a psychology major planning to attend graduate school in psychology or related field, who has excelled in the research components of the curriculum, including the statistics courses and the experimental psychology. This year's recipient of the Lisa Roy Psychology Research Award is Venice Sanft. Venice is a junior double majoring in psychology and public health from East Palo Alto, California. She's a member of AIC's women's rugby team. She's receiving this award in recognition of her success in research and statistics. In addition to her outstanding performance in these courses, she has also been a teaching assistant for our statistics course. She was recently inducted into Psychi, the International Honor Society in Psychology, and last week she presented her independent research on the relationship between social media engagement and mental health at the 2025 Undergraduate Research Symposium. Congratulations, Nise. Our second award tonight is the Outstanding Senior Award. This award recognizes the overall outstanding achievement and contributions to the department by senior psychology majors. You'll note that we have two recipients, one of which was not able to attend this evening. And as a department, we had a tough time narrowing down a single individual for this award because we feel that AIC is such a diverse student population, we needed to kind of capture all of that, and that's what our two recipients do. So before I get a moment talking about Vilma, I do want to mention about our other recipient who's not here, Valerie Sanchez Salcedo, who's a resident of Springfield, Massachusetts, and is working as a registered behavioral technician in addition to being a full-time student here at AIC, and has been a TA for us as well as a member of our International Honor Society. Our other senior recipient is Vilma Jansen, who is an international student from Trollhättan, Sweden. I hope I got kind of. I'm blaming Google for the translation pronunciation. She's a member of AIC's women's soccer team. She has served as a teaching assistant to our undergraduate statistics class, and she has also done her internship as a teaching assistant to Daniel Garcia, professor in sociology. She was also recently inducted into Psi Chi, the International Honor Society in Psychology, and upon graduation, she will be returning home to Sweden, where she has an offer to work as a correctional officer. Congratulations, Vilma.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Dr. Feitel of the Criminal Justice Department, and I have 2 awards to present this evening on behalf of the department. Tonight, both award recipients are also members of Alpha Phi Sigma, the National Criminal Justice Honor Society, and the National College Honor Society here at AIC. This distinguishes both of them as among the top 10% academically. So it is my honor to call up Brendan Raymond and Liam Brannon to the stage. So the first award I'm presenting tonight is for our Outstanding Achievement in Criminal Justice, presented to Brendan Raymond. Brendan has excelled academically in the criminal justice program. Not only is his major criminal justice, but he is also minoring in fraud and financial crimes. He has been able to attain such an achievement while serving in the following roles. He's been captain for AIC's golf team for 3 years. He completed a campus internship with the AIC Campus Police Department, and he is graduating a year early, pursuing his master's degree in forensic psychology here at AIC starting in the fall. Allow me to congratulate Brendan Raymond for his hard work and dedication to excellence. Thank you, Brendan. LB, as they call him. This final award is not given every year, but myself and my colleagues decided that LB, Liam Brannon, is the perfect candidate. It's the Dr. James Brennan Award. It's granted in honor of the founder of our criminal justice program, Dr. James Brennan. Dr. Brennan was a police officer and a psychologist who had the vision for this program. The award is reserved for students who excel in their studies in criminal justice and psychology and embody Dr. Brennan's work and values. This year's award goes to Liam Brannon. Not only is Liam a top student, but he was recently inducted into Psi Chi, the International Honor Society in Psychology. He is also a 4-year member of the men's rugby team and has worked in a campus job at the fitness center. During his internship with the Belchertown Police Department, Liam solidified his career path is policing. His passion was initially inspired by his grandfather and father, both of whom were firefighters. And now Liam is certain that his genuine desire is to pursue a career in policing. Allow me to congratulate Liam Brannon.
Good evening. Tonight I have the honor to present 2 awards and ask Jordan Boyenko and Alex Sawinski to join me on stage. I'm Suzanne Swanker. I'm the Dean of the School of Business, Arts, and Sciences, and it's my pleasure to honor these 2 individuals this evening. So our first award recognizes outstanding academic achievement in the Athletic Administration and Leadership Program. This interdisciplinary program demands a delicate balance of courses in athletic administration and business, leadership, communication. And this year's recipient, Jordan Boyenko, has excelled in all areas, demonstrating remarkable performance in his courses while also thriving as a student athlete on our lacrosse team. Currently, Jordan is enrolled in the practicum for this major, gaining valuable experience working at AIC in the Athletic Communications Department. He has 1 semester left. He'll be graduating in December of 2025 and plans to pursue a career in athletic administration, possibly earning an MBA along the way. Please join me in congratulating Jordan on this impressive achievement. Our second award celebrates academic excellence in cybersecurity. This new major equips students with the knowledge and hands-on technical skills needed to protect digital assets from cyber attacks. Students in this program complete courses in cybersecurity, computer programming, and business. This year, we are proud to present this award for the first time to Alex Sawinski, who also happens to be the inaugural graduate for this program, graduating in just a little less than 2 weeks. Alex joined AIC as a transfer student 2 years ago and has excelled in his courses. He did an internship in cybersecurity last fall and is completing his last courses tomorrow, right? So upon graduation, Alex plans to continue working in this field, and please join me in congratulating him on this achievement.
Good evening, everyone. Can you join me in welcoming Ms. Wilma Jansen to the stage? I'm Professor Daniel Garcia. On behalf of the Sociology Department, I'm here to present the Fannie B. Camberg Award to Ms. Wilma Jansen. I've had Wilma for almost every semester since I've been here, so it's been a few years, yeah. I think the first question I asked her was, is the closest pronunciation to your name Wilma? She said, yeah. I said, okay, I'm gonna start calling you that from here on out. But it's been my real pleasure to know Wilma over the years. She exemplifies the grit, curiosity, and heart of AIC. Many of you already know her as a tireless member of the soccer team, the women's soccer team. What you may not see from the sidelines is the same tenacity she brings into the classroom and as her role as the department's teaching assistant this past semester. Whether dissecting Foucault on Tuesday or running the length of a soccer field on Saturday, she shows us that discipline is a habit, not an event. Her journey from Sweden to this campus has not always been smooth. Together, we've navigated exhilarating breakthroughs and more than a few setbacks. In those tough moments, she never chose the easy exit. She chose the sociological imagination, asking harder questions, pushing me, her classmates, and ultimately herself. As her professor, I can say without hesitation that she's made me a better teacher. Today, as she nears graduation with our top academic honor, she also has a new calling. She's accepted a position as a corrections officer in Sweden. That path embodies exactly what we hope sociology inspires: the commitment to stand where structures meet human lives and to make that encounter more just and more humane. Wilma, your resilience reminds us that scholarship is a team sport and that real victories are measured in courage and integrity. On behalf of the faculty, your teammates, and everyone who has learned alongside you, congratulations. We cannot wait to see you, how you'll keep changing the world, one institution, one community, and one match at a time. Please join me in applauding Ms. Wilma Jansen.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. My name is Ellen Furman. I'm the director of the Division of Nursing, and on behalf of the faculty, I have 3 awards to present tonight. So may I have, please have Tia Marie Martinez Francis Hayden and Abel Arajo, join me on the stage. The first award is the Lillian Solomon Award. Lillian Solomon was the first director of nursing in the Division of Nursing here at AIC, and this award is given annually to the graduating senior with the highest GPA, grade point average. This year's Lillian Solomon Award goes to Tia Marie Martinez. Faculty had this to say about Tia Marie. Tia Marie is an athlete, in addition to being an exceptional nursing student, and balancing all those things is not easy. She's always positive, and she's always a willing volunteer. And I have to say that she's also considering staying here at AIC to pursue graduate education in the nurse practitioner program. So please join me in congratulating Tia Marie. All right, the second award is the Leadership in Nursing Award, which is given annually to the senior nursing student who exemplifies extraordinary leadership qualities. This award goes to Francis Hayden. And faculty had this to say about Frances. Frances is a cheerleader, and she's always willing and able to do whatever she can, whatever she's asked. She's co-president of the Student Nurses Association, and I have to say, as a junior nursing student during her pediatric school-based clinical experience, Frances administered Narcan to the parent of a child, thus saving a life before she even became a nurse. Congratulations, Frances. The third award is the Spirit of Nursing Award, which is given annually to the senior nursing student who exemplifies the essence of nursing care when working with patients, peers, and faculty. The award this year is given to Abel Arajo. The faculty had this to say about Abel. Abel is kind, personable, and caring, which is demonstrated through his volunteerism both on and off campus. Abel looks for ways to continuously give back to his community, I know here within the Springfield community and back at home, and has organized multiple clothing drives for those in need. Thank you, and congratulations, Abel. And we will welcome all three honorees into the profession of nursing next week at our pinning ceremony. Thank you.
Hello, good evening. I'm Fred Hooven, and I'm Director of the Division of Public Health. And I'm going to confuse you for a second by letting you know that we have 2 awards, but there's a limited edition of the program, which one of the awardees might be able to give you, or because she's a business person, maybe she'll sell it to you. And I'd like to call up Fabiola Rivera. As I was saying, we have 2 awards to give. One is for academic excellence, and that's for Aba Kwarshi Asuman, but she is not here tonight. But I'd like to move on to the Community Engagement Award in Public Health. So what I want to say about this is, Fabi, the first thing I noticed about you when you took the Intro to Public Health class, I think it was 2 years ago? Yes, thanks. Time just really, you lose sense of time as you get older, you know? I've appreciated that smile that you have, and you've had this steady, positive presence in every class that we've been in. When I look back, I realized that smile was kind of a clue. It was a hint at the enthusiasm that I would really notice in you later, and maybe it was there all along, but it really came out this year for public health as you progressed through our program. I would say one of 2 moments that really brought that home for me this semester was in late March. You were guest lecturing in the healthcare professions course. I was guest lecturing in the healthcare professions course, and I invited you to start the class. I thought maybe I could do a little less work and I could have a student talk. That would be great. But then I was watching you and so proud of you. You didn't just, you really stepped up. You really owned what you had to say. You spoke with clarity, confidence, and pride, and it was clear that public health wasn't just something you studied, it was something that you were making your own. And I think I can attribute part of the community contacts and your community engagement, particularly this semester, to doing that. The second moment, and a big reason you're receiving this award, came during the kickoff of Public Health Month at the Springfield Department of Health and Human Services, given by the Springfield Department of Health and Human Services. It was a major event with the mayor, the Commissioner of Health and Human Services, other community leaders in attendance, and there you were, right up front, your smile as bright as ever. And I was very proud to see you there because there are a lot of people I know well and work with in that room. And I talked to them, and they all had great things to say about you. And you co-authored a wonderful poster comparing the 1918 pandemic with the COVID pandemic that was right up front, which I didn't notice when I came in. You had to bring me back, and I said, oh my God, look at that. And it was very impressive. What makes this all the more remarkable is that Favi's achieved everything while juggling a job working with children at the Jewish Community Center, which I love hearing you talk about because you obviously love working with kids. And maybe you want to talk to her later. She also runs her own cake baking business. I just want to say, we're very proud of you, not just for what you've accomplished, but how you've grown and what you've taught us along the way. Congratulations.
Good evening. My name is Tracy Brevig, and I'm the Director of the Division of Physical Therapy. Tonight I have the distinct pleasure of presenting the Academic Excellence Award, and we have 3 recipients. Will Haley Thompson, Gabrielle Miller, and Gabrielle Waltz please join me on the stage? And it wasn't a criteria to be named Gabrielle for the award. It's not one of the criteria. As many of you know, the PT undergraduate curriculum is quite challenging, and these young women have not only met but exceeded all the requirements in order to progress into the professional phase of the program. The criteria for the award includes meeting all requirements to include academic and other requirements to progress into the professional phase. Have a GPA of minimum of 3.75 or above, and also on the recommendation of the undergraduate faculty. So it's my great pleasure to present the award to Haley Thompson. Congratulations. Gabrielle Miller. And Gabrielle Waltz.
Good evening. My name is Patty Myers, and I'm the Director of the Occupational Therapy Department. And on behalf of the faculty in the Division of Occupational Therapy, I'm here to present the Occupational Therapy Academic Excellence Award. And I'd like Matthew Brumner come up. So Matt, congratulations. Your competitive nature has become legendary and certainly has helped to get you to where you are today. Inducted last year into Alpha Chi Honor Society attest to that. Your hard work and your perseverance have paid off. As a member of the men's wrestling team, you've worked hard to be good in your sport, and in the OT program, you've definitely been a good sport. Your willingness to step up and show up is much appreciated. Your enthusiasm for occupational therapy and AIC was evident when you volunteered for student panels for undergrad open houses. Your leadership skills have been developing in your positions in the OT programs in SOTA and COTAD, as well as an RA. We look forward to seeing you continue to grow as a future OT clinician and leader in the field. And we have to say, and to answer your question, Matt, there is absolutely no extra credit for coming tonight. So congratulations to Matthew Brunner. Congratulations. Yeah, great job.
Good evening. My name is Dr. Susie Lachowski, and it is a true privilege to present this year's Exercise Science Excellence Award to an outstanding senior within our program, Sarah Doyle. So Sarah, could you please join me on the stage? Before I brag on Sarah, I do have to note that she prides herself on never being late to class ever. And this past Monday was her first time ever being late to our class. And I was like, well, her name's already submitted to the program, so here we go. I'm just kidding. Now time to brag on our Sarah for sure. Sarah is graduating with the highest GPA in our exercise science undergraduate program, which is a true testament to her unwavering dedication to academic excellence. Beyond her achievements in the classroom, Sarah has distinguished herself as a leader and role model within the AIC community. As captain of the women's rugby team, she has inspired her teammates through leadership, perseverance, and integrity both on and off the field. Sarah's commitment to the field of exercise science is equally impressive. She has generously volunteered her time assisting with exercise testing in the department and has shown a genuine passion for supporting and empowering others through health-related performance testing and education. Also, her hard work and dedication have earned her a place in a prestigious graduate strength and conditioning program where we will know she will continue to thrive and be an excellent female lead within our field. Sarah's professionalism, exceptional work ethic, and deep respect for others have made her a standout member of our community. Through her role as a peer tutor and active volunteer, she has uplifted those around her while balancing the demands of rigorous academics and competitive athletics with remarkable grace and time management skills. Sarah embodies the spirit of excellence we hope to instill in all of our students. We are incredibly proud of everything she has accomplished and look forward with great excitement to all that lies ahead for her. Lastly, I will leave you with a quote from one of our division's faculty members, Dr. Catherine Lewis. Every so often, a student stands out not only for their academic excellence, but for a passion for learning that exceeds expectations. For me, that student is Sarah Doyle. She's consistently demonstrated how learning translates into the real world. Whether she's working with clients from the community in our testing center or helping peers use lab equipment, her desire to apply her knowledge and continue expanding that knowledge is remarkable. I have had the privilege of watching Sarah grow both academically and professionally. I'm incredibly proud of everything she's accomplished, grateful for the time I've had working alongside her, and excited to see all that lies ahead for her. Once again, congratulations, Sarah. Give you a big hug. I love you.
Good evening. I'm Sue Henrichan. I am the Dean of the School of Education. And this year, we are proud to recognize two outstanding students for their academic excellence, their leadership, and dedication to the field of education. Each of these individuals brings a unique perspective and embodies the richness and diversity of experiences that make the AIC community so special. Could Cameron Wilbur and Joseph Garza come to the stage? Cameron. If you spend time on campus, chances are you know Cameron, as her presence is unmistakable. At a time when student engagement outside the classroom can be a challenge, she stands out as a shining example. She has been an active and committed member of the College Steps program, served as captain of the women's soccer team, and is a familiar face at many AIC events, always showing up to support and cheer on her peers. Cameron brings enthusiasm, positivity, and a genuine curiosity to every space she enters. She is deeply committed to both her personal growth and the growth of those around her. Academically, she has consistently performed at an exceptional level, encouraging and inspiring her classmates along the way. Cam was successful in completing all of her Massachusetts teacher educator licensure tests, demonstrating her readiness and dedication to the field, and that deserves applause. She has decided to continue on and has been accepted and is part of our graduate program here in the School of Education, where she will pursue her master's in education with a concentration in moderate disabilities, grades preschool through grade 8. Her goal is to become a special education teacher, and we have no doubt that she will make a meaningful and lasting impact in the field of education. Now I'd like to recognize Joseph Garza. Such a shining face all the time. Joe's path has been completely different, but equally inspiring. He is a thoughtful, dedicated, and engaged student who brings a growth mindset to everything he does. He asks insightful questions, sets high expectations for himself, and approaches his academic journey with a purpose and perseverance. While earning his educational studies degree, Joe has worked full-time as a paraprofessional at the Public Day Middle School in Springfield, which is an alternative school serving young adolescents. Upon his degree completion in December, he became a full-time teacher of record at that school. Recently, Joe brought a group of students to AIC for a field trip. We had the privilege of seeing firsthand the leadership and connection he brings to the classroom. As he is part of and has started his graduate program at AIC with a focus on pursuing his Master's of Education in Moderate Disabilities grade 5 through 12. We are confident that Joe will continue to grow as an educator and provide a transformative educational experience for the students who need it the most. Congratulations.
Hello again. One of my other roles at AIC is to serve as the faculty advisor to AIC's chapter of the Alpha Chi National College Honor Society. Can I ask Joseph Aldrich to join me on the stage? Alpha Chi is the prestigious National College Honor Society that recognizes the top 10% of juniors and seniors in all academic fields. AIC established the Massachusetts Alpha chapter in 1949, and each year since has invited our juniors and seniors who qualify to join. Last week, 9 juniors and seniors accepted membership and were inducted as new members into AIC's chapter of Alpha Chi. A portion of each new inductee's membership dues is used to fund an award. This award recognizes the student who has achieved the highest cumulative grade point average after 3 semesters at AIC. And this year's recipient is Joseph Aldrich. Joseph is from Somerville, New Jersey, a member of the wrestling team, and majoring in health science, undergraduate physical therapy. His professors comment that he's focused, determined, and a very hard worker. All attributes that will serve you well in the graduate phase of the program, so keep up the good work. His academic success, again, will serve as the foundation for future study. The sky is the limits, and we congratulate him on this academic recognition. It is my honor to present the Alpha Chi Award this year to Joseph Aldrich.
The last set of awards, I'm actually going to invite President Cicero to join me to help. I just told her about 5 minutes ago, so that's worked out really well. Who will join me up here to welcome, as we welcome students, we are able to recognize our NE10 Presidential Award recipients that are listed in the program, of which many of them are here this evening. We have a certificate for you, as well as one of the NE10 medallions. So these folks that are being recognized with the NE10 award, the Presidential Award, are not only succeeding on the field, but also academically. And so these students, of which there's about 20 of them, we get to recognize and celebrate this evening. We're going to run through this relatively quickly. Afa Sanft. Next up is Alexandra Ivanovich. Yeah. The thing you're noticing on our faces right now is that the medallion comes apart from the little stand that it sits on, so there's a little juggling we're doing. Alice De Francesco. Brendan Raymond. Cameron Wilbur. Christian Reyes. Oh, thank you. Sorry, I keep forgetting that. Keep forgetting there's a medallion. Destiny McGrath. Erman Rossi. Doing my best. Hannah Simmons. Isabel Stone. Jakaya Griffin. Caitlin Oliveira. Kendall Vermette. Liam Brannon. LB. Robin Tromley. There's no wrong answer. Rowan Ruggiero. Samuel Cahill. Sarah Doyle. Thomas Nichols. Tia Kelk. And last but certainly not least, Tia Marie Martinez. And if we can give one final round of applause to our amazing students. As we bring our event to a close this evening, I hope that we can look to our college motto, Post Tenebras Lux, after darkness there is light. In moments of challenge and adversity, let us remember that the light of hope and resilience always shines bright, guiding us towards a brighter tomorrow. We hope that you'll let your light shine bright, illuminating the path for others and leaving a legacy. As we celebrate your achievements over the next couple of weeks, it's imperative to acknowledge the invaluable support each of you has received from your friends and family. Each of you not only embodies academic excellence, but also the strength that comes from this amazing support network. And so if they are here tonight, we hope that in the next couple of days, you'll take a moment, find a quiet moment, and just say thank you, because nobody does this journey alone. And it's because of the many people who are here and those who couldn't join this evening who have helped you along the way. As you move forward on your journey, never forget the power you hold within you. You have the ability to shape the world, make a difference, and leave a lasting impact. You've already done that here. Now you get to go out and do it. Embrace every opportunity, challenge the status quo, and don't ever settle for mediocrity. Get in good trouble. Amidst your pursuit of greatness, always remember the importance of humility, kindness, and passion. And on behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration here at AIC, I congratulate all of you for what you've accomplished, and I wish you all the best for your future. I want to, before we break, because we do have some refreshments and light appetizers outside, an event like this doesn't just happen. So I want to recognize the two amazing marshals that helped us this evening, of Professor Jim Sansalone and Assistant Dean Borelli. Would like to also recognize Sarah Oberg, the Operations Manager for Academic Affairs, and the amazing student workers that helped you and find your seats this evening. IT for making us look good, Leon for our photography, and everybody else who helped to make this event a success. As we're almost done, and I'd like to ask everybody to remain seated until the stage party and our students have left the theater. Immediately following the ceremony, there will be a reception in the lobby. Thank you all, and have a great evening.
We're together as we walk on by, and we fly just like birds of a feather. I won't tell no lie. All of the people around us, they say, can they be that close? Just let me state for the record, we're giving love in a family dog. We are family. Hey, I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. Sing it to me. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. Living life is fun and we just begun.